Hi, my name is Lara. I am the founder of Core. I've been in the fitness industry for 25 years. Core is my third studio in London. I trained, studied sports science, trained in Pilates classically in London and in New York. Within my training, there was dance technique, dance conditioning, gyrotonics, gyrokinesis, Garuda bar, and I've developed BodybyLara since 2008, and I founded Core with Naila, who's behind the camera. Core, a BodybyLara studio, is the home of BodybyLara method, which offers unique and specific techniques specific to Core, and they only exist here because I created them. I've taught them in the past privately, and Core is the place where I introduced our unique concepts to the public in a group class situation. I trained with Pilates elders, with the founder of the gyrotonics method, with incredible teachers, scholars in movement and yoga. I'm currently studying kinesiology, and my passion and curiosity, it's endless, it's limitless, it's ever growing. Core is a place where we offer group classes in addition to personal training. The idea was to bring niche fitness to the group class environment. I've had two studios previously where I taught privately. Spring Sculpt was developed at my first studio, Spiral Body, which was in Notting Hill in 2008. I worked on the method throughout my years of teaching. My idea was always to find and to put together workouts that are effective and they cover every element of fitness. I've always observed people and the body, their needs, and my aim was to adapt workouts based on needs and to be able to target different body types and goals. And therefore, the workouts were designed to actually have an impact and make a difference. So at Core, for example, the first floor, we all need strength. We all need muscle building. You have the first floor, the weight train studio, where all the workouts are designed to build muscles that are low impact. One of the most important things to me also whenever you offer workouts, we want the workouts to be effective, but we don't want them to cause inflammation or to limit how much inflammation the body goes through. So low impact workouts will help the body to create that muscular structure, the muscular muscle size, without putting pressure on the joints, without that feeling of burnout, without the body creating too much cortisol. Obviously, a certain level of inflammation will happen. Therefore, you have workouts at the other studios that help reduce that inflammation. That could be your hot Pilates or your BodybyLara Sculpt, again, in different formats. The body, if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, you plateau and you reach a place where you don't really see results. To me, it's important to know why and how. When I give a workout or just one simple exercise, I need to know my whys and I need to have a name. Why am I starting my class with, let's say, footwork? Why is it important to not repeat and repeat and repeat so much doing the same thing, where that high repetition could potentially impact the joints negatively? So then you have the versatile workouts or the variety of the classes. For example, if you've done today big weight session with one of our amazing teachers here. The next day, you feel like you need a stretch. You go upstairs and you do a spring sculpt class. You're still getting resistance. You're still getting the muscle building, but then the aim becomes much deeper. It's that control and using the body against the pull of the springs. In addition to muscle building, coordination, control, you have fascia training, which doesn't happen in a lot of workouts if the workouts are too linear. BodybyLara method is designed around moving in a multi-directional, multi-dimensional way to create space in the body, in addition to building that muscle structure and improving posture. We go back to the idea of core. At core, I want the client to be able to not just work out, to maintain longevity, to work out for as long as possible, to work out if the client is 22 years old, if they're 60 years old, if they're 70 years old, there are workouts that are put for them at core. Longevity is one of our pillars at core. Concepts at core. BodybyLara concepts. All the workouts that are happening at core were created throughout my 25 years of training and teaching. Other concepts at the Pilates at the Reformer Studio. Reformer Sculpt and BodybyLara Sculpt. BodybyLara, again, is that multidimensional approach which can be done on the floor, on the springs, and I utilize the Reformer as a piece of apparatus. I'm very classical when I teach Pilates, and I want the client to know what is Pilates and what isn't. And currently there's a lot of bad publicity about Pilates, and I actually agree with it, because to work the body, you need to know how you are using that piece of apparatus. Joseph Pilates, the method doesn't need to be changed at all. Joseph Pilates created an amazing and a very intelligent system that works on different levels. You have your beginner, intermediate, and advanced, which is progressions and progressions plus. We bend the back when it's ready to bend. You shouldn't go to a class where you start doing pelvic bridges without doing your footwork, without preparing your core. So at core, we are very specific in how we deliver the workout. And again, it's very much centered around the why and then the how. This is very important to me, and I encourage the teachers to connect to that when they're also teaching. Teachers at core are of different backgrounds, mostly dancers, and some aren't. Some are yoga trainers, and they've moved into the Pilates world. They come in with their knowledge, very driven, passionate about the body. I like to be surrounded with passionate people, curious people, and who want to work on their technique, improve and learn. That's how what the core team is. Passionate, very supportive, understand the body, and are willing to learn. So with each of their backgrounds, they bring something to the workout. They have their own flair. Yes, I can say I'm super proud about our team. It's just been so great to be in a place where I have access to that many talented, I will easily say the best in London here. Some are dancers, Julia, Holly, Georgia. They're classically trained, they're incredible dancers, and they love teaching, and they love getting deeper into understanding the body, because through their teaching, they are working on their own body and their own technique. In the wellness room, we offer LED light photomodulation, which is great for cellular health, mitochondria health. It actually helps in healing cancer. So it helps in reducing inflammation. And the PMF mat, which is a mat similar to your yoga mat, and it has these electromagnetic pulses that activate the cellular energy and again help in grounding and in healing. The vibration plate, amazing for lymphatic drainage. So these are either sessions that can be booked as a standalone, or you can do an add-ons to your workout. So once you finish a weights session and you feel I pushed and ready to take over the world, you go into that recovery room and you add another 10 or 15 minutes of just basic lying down, breathing, and having that LED dome around the face, or simply standing on that vibration plate. Nutrition at core. Some of you maybe don't know that I'm Lebanese, and the Lebanese love their food. We love to cook. I grew up in South Lebanon, where our house is surrounded by olive trees, avocados, papaya. We grew our own vegetables, and it's such a pleasure, and it's such, to me, that is wealth, to have grown in such an environment and develop that connection to food and what good food is. Whatever I have in my life, I introduce at core. If there is something I don't believe in, you wouldn't find it here. For example, at core you won't find sugar. So even when sometimes some ask for sugar, we're sorry, we can give you honey, but there is no sugar. So the ingredients that we use are organic. If not organic, they are locally sourced. And with the kitchen that we are currently developing and working on, little pick-me-ups, such as on-the-go type of food, like protein balls and these chocolate brownies that are made from miso and amazing dark chocolate, everything organic. Jamie here is helping to develop those recipes, and we'll soon be introducing those, and you'll be able to taste them. Smoothies at core, delicious. Different flavors, all natural ingredients, organically sourced, locally sourced, and each of them has a nutritional value in terms of what it does in the body. They're all for muscle building and recovery, but some have adaptogens that help the body to detoxify, or let's say help in collagen building. On our birthday, the kitchen, we will be running our food events, Pilates and brunch, supper clubs. Again, I'm going to be cooking. I love cooking. The Lebanese breakfast, it's known for its, or the Lebanese food in general, it's very rich in its ingredients, and it's very much vegan friendly, and a lot of our food is pulses, vegetables, the yummy olive oils. So you'll be seeing some breakfast type food here at Core, and I'm so excited to be sharing this with you. It's always been my dream to actually have a Lebanese eatery within my fitness club, because they all go hand in hand. You cannot separate the way you eat from how you look. You cannot separate what your choices are for exercise from how you look. A healthy body needs nourishment, needs a healthy environment, needs an environment that it's welcoming, a community that it's supportive, and patience and understanding. So we don't just offer a workout. The greatest feeling, I was sharing this with a friend the other day, to have and to live with, is to have this beautiful environment, this safe space, that when you watch people moving and they're exercising and they're sweating, and I just go past the rooms, look through the glass, it's the most satisfying feeling. this is what we are giving this community, a place for self-expression, to explore their potential, to improve, and to live life being aware of choices with the right direction. It's not about how you look. It's not a place where you need to look a certain way to be able to join. It's a place that you can just come in as you are, and we will meet you wherever you are, and we'll take you as far as you would like to go. So ask questions and don't feel shy. Just ask, speak to the team about your goals, about your needs, and we're here to assist and to help you develop.